Do a documentary for you. Let's get to it. The Long Way Home is a documentary looking at a cultural effort made between the Soviet Union and the United States of America back in the late 80s, where a Russian band was signed to an American record label. They tried it out. It didn't quite work out in the short term, but it was an interesting experience and an attempt to uh, thaw relations through culture. The experience was documented back in real time for us to appreciate now. This documentary is an interesting piece of culture, but I had never heard of it. It may not have gotten the shelf life it deserved, but it is back for reconsideration, restored, and with an epilogue. We find our main rocker guy in the present tense and see what happened to him after the events of the documentary, and some activist angle for contemporary events, which you can see for yourself. I was asked not to spoil it, but it is quite integral, and it shows a political connection to Russia back then and now within this documentary, so even if it isn't your favorite thing to watch, it has its own utility. I think the tracks aren't great, but the story is interesting. We can learn a bit of what could have been and what is now with the country embodied in one guy. So consider tracking this one down. The Long Way Home. Stephen Lawrence worked on this documentary back in the day, and he directed the epilogue portion of this new version of the film. And I interviewed him yesterday, so go check that out. Usually I do the review within the interview, but I was at a conference and didn't have time to review any movie. So, that's it. That's all. Peace out, y'all.